Alright guys, FireGamer3 here with another YouTube video. And today I'm going to be showing you my casino bot, or my bot, my Discord bot, casino bot. Currently, it's pretty nice. I've got a lot of features put into it and whatnot, so obviously, in order to get started with casino bot, you have to invite the bot. So I will leave the invite link in the description, or if you are finding it on the bot list and have it invited to your server, then good. If you don't, then that's fine. All you have to do is casino. If you have it on another server and you would like to add it to your own, you just do casino casino invite, and then you'll get the invite link. You basically go here, select the server you want to add it to. You make sure it has these permissions, and then that's it. So, I added it to my previous recording because, I screwed up and, I didn't record it correctly. That's great. I used the wrong microphone, so the microphone quality sounded like shite. Alright, so basics. You get casino, which is the default command. If you enter, casino and some gibberish, you'll get that command. It doesn't matter if you enter any gibberish or not. You'll just get that command. So, obviously some things that I'd like to point out is you can join our Discord server if you want, or you can buy Ultra if you like the bot so much and you wish to support us and get some pretty cool perks along the way. Alright. If you want to purchase Ultra, check your status. You just do Casino Ultra, and then it'll say this if you have Ultra, or if you don't have Ultra, it'll say you don't have Ultra. Also, in order to get Ultra, you must go to our site, which is Disney.team/Ultra, which will give you to this page. You'll have to go up here to account and sign in. Up here, up at the very top right of the deal, you have to go to account, sign in, and you get casino plugin, and then you got these here. You get blackjack. You'll get an exclusive command, blackjack. You get a 3-second cooldown compared to 5 seconds. Store items cost half as much. All normal wins on the slots are doubled, except for single cherry jackpot. And you get access to beta commands and stuff that are released to you prior to the full release. And it's only $3 for 30 days of it. It's not a month, it's 30 days. So, if you buy more than once, it'll just add on 30 more days to whatever your expire date was set to. It'll just add 30 days to that. So you can buy more than once, and it'll just keep going and going. Just depending on how much you buy. Obviously, yeah, that's that. So, what's next? So obviously now that we covered Ultra a little bit and the perks that you get from it, you can do casino. Obviously, the first thing is casino rules, which will give you the rules of the bot. Obviously, alternate accounts or alt accounts are not allowed. Anybody caught using an alt will have that alt banned. You cannot use bots or macros. That is also banned. You'll practically get yourself banned from the bot by doing either one of those. If you buy Ultra, you really must stick to your purchase. Obviously, if you do a chargeback, which is basically trying to get your money back, then we will ban you from the bot. Yeah, no exceptions. Alright, and data collection and the Discord TOS. You are physically presented with the Discord TOS and the links to view the entire TOS. And then Casino Bot only collects usernames upon the first command that you use, and that is the only end user data that we collect. And by accepting these rules, you are basically accepting the Discord TOS and the data collection that we do for the usernames. And that's all. So, now that you got that, what's next? You do Casino Bow if you want, and get your balance. So that'll show you your balance. This is how much money you start out with. This is your money income that you start out with. This is the XP that you start out with. This is what level you start out with. You start out with 0 keys, but in this case I gave myself 100 keys to demonstrate something later on. And if you just started or just invited the bot, your premium will be false. Premium is basically ultra. So yeah, if you're wondering, then that's ultra. Alright, now, so once you got your stats, that's your personal stats. Next thing, the first thing you can do is casino slot. That is the next thing you can do. It'll give you some info. If you want info, it's casino slot info. It'll give you info about slots, like the items, cherries, 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place, and 100. Yeah, and then it'll tell you what you can get, and then the winning stuff here, 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x. This jackpot value is if you bet your minimum bet, which is down here, and you get this much XP for each type of win. If you do not bet your minimum bet here, then you'll get 60 times your bet. And then this is the current jackpot, obviously. This jackpot is actually pretty low for the bot right now. Usually the jackpot is a lot higher. So, this is your minimum bet. This is how much money you have to bet in order to win some things like keys or the jackpot value. Basically how this is calculated, if you have less than $8,500, then your min bet is $250. Else, if you have more than that, then it's calculated by how much money you have times 0.03 or 3%. Obviously, you cannot get any XP if you bet lower than $250. That's regardless of your minimum bet. That is basically just a set limit. So now how to play. It's basically very straightforward. Casino slot 100. That will tell you. And obviously, since I bet less than 250, I definitely won't get any XP. And you probably won't get the real jackpot. So it's a casino slot like 300, say. So let's see here. Now this is how you do it. This is what you can win. The top line and the bottom line doesn't matter. It's just the middle line. Alright. So it'll give you some information about what happened during that spin. Bet, winnings, net gain, and your balance, how many keys you have, your XP. Your minimum jackpot is also showed here, and then the current jackpot value is also showed here. So how to decipher this thing. So basically, like a real casino, you put in money. As soon as you make that bet, that money is gone. It has been eaten up by the bot. And then, if you win anything, your winnings will be given back to you. So if you put in 300 and you win 150, you lose $150 from that $300 that you put in. So that is what this net gain is. Net gain is basically if the winnings minus bet would give you your net gain of. Basically, that's how much money you gained or lost from this single command. And then obviously you get your balance. But the next thing is casino. Another game that you have available to you from level 1 is Casino Dice. Casino Dice. This will give you this output here. Basically, it tells you how many sides you want, your pick, and then the bet. And so, example would be Casino Dice roll. Let's say I want to roll a 10-sided dice. I want to pick number 5, and I want to bet 300. So this output will be given to you. The bot rolled a 2 on a 10-sided die. Yes, a die, a singular dice. You picked 5. Your bet is 300. You lost it because you didn't get anything. So you lost $300, and then that's your balance and your XP. So this is another game that's available straight from the bat. There are more games, like here are the commands that are basically games. You get slot, coin flip, wheel, which is roulette, blackjack. If you're ultra, you get blackjack, and then casino dice, which is the dice command that I just showed you. All the other commands are like for looking up people or doing some other things. Income, casino bow. So income, you're probably wondering, how do you get money, and how do you get money if you run out of money, like completely run out? So there's this thing called income, and you start out with 1,000, and you can only get a maximum of 1,000 at level 1. So if you go higher, if you are a higher level than level 1, then you get to increase, you can actually start to increase your income. So for this example, this is the reason why I gave myself 100 keys, but yeah, income is basically the money that is taken from here. You get $1,000 every 30 minutes. So in order to check how long until income happens, you do casino time, and that will tell you how long until the next income. In this case, it is 22 minutes and 25 seconds until you get income. Next is how we another useful command is casino crate, and that'll give you crates. You can get keys, obviously, from slots. You saw before that you were able to get keys from slots. You cannot buy keys. Keys are strictly only found in slots. So obviously you get your crates, and the IDs, what they contain. Obviously for this particular example, I'm going to go with the Omega crate, which is ID 5. So I'll do casino crate, not buy, but open 5, and I'll open 2 of them. I got money, casino bow. Okay, I have just enough. Casino crate, open 5. Oh, well. Casino crate, open 5. There we go. I actually got level. So I got a lot of XP there. So now I'm a level 49. And I got $6.319 million from that crate. Now I can have a maximum of 6.39 million in my income. So if I do casino bow again, you'll see that I can have a maximum of 6.3 million. And currently I have like 153 million from the crate. So this is your true maximum. This is how far you can go with your income. This right here on the screen is a rounded number. I had to round the number because it would cause things to go overlap, and then this third one would be on the next line, and it'd be really, really stupid and weird. But basically, this is a rounded number, and now you're saying, how do you increase your income? Okay, well that's a good question. Casino store, and then casino. I'll give you info about the store, and then store list will give you the list. These prices are obviously cut in half since I'm a developer. I have Ultra, so these are cut in half of what they normally are. So this is normally 100,000, that's normally 200 XP. So basically how you get that is casino store by 1, which is the ID here. ID 1 is add $50 to your income. So I'll do that, and now you can see I have $1,050 for my income. If I want to buy all, is casino store by 1 max. So now I can buy the maximum that I can buy with how much money I had, which now I have $154,600 per 30 minutes. So that basically happens every 30 minutes. This is taken from here and then put over here. Other things to note, well, this was just a basic overview, but other things to note is that you can actually mention people when doing some stuff. So, like, Casino Bal gives you your own information. Casino Bal, let's say at, like, Hey SpaceX, that gives you his information. Other things that you could do is Casino Bal, without mentioning them, you can just copy their names from the bot. If they have a space in their name or they have a special Unicode character, you have to put it in quotes. Otherwise, it will not work. Anything that has a space or a Unicode character, like he does, he has an X as a Unicode character, and he also has a space. You have to put in quotes. Alternatively, you can also use the user ID. So if you are able to get the user ID, you can do Casino Bal and then user ID. And then it'll get the user ID from there. Anyways, that has been like a very short introduction into CasinoBot. Please enjoy, and thank you very much for watching. FireGamer3, out.